Hello and good afternoon. My name is Rita Faigh, and today I'm going to talk to you about the fastest game on earth, hockey, which is a game that I enjoy watching. There are three main points I would like to share with you today. One is the history of hockey, the other is the necessary equipment to play the game, and thirdly is the injuries that is obtained by playing this game. But first I want to tell you about the history. No one is sure where the name originated, hockey. According to the author, Robert Burns Morgan, 1923, Readings in English Social History. The game was previously known as the ball and stick game, and then it later became known as field hockey. This game has been played before the birth of Christ, according to the author Michael McKinley in 2006, Hockey, A People's History. The game has been played in places like Rome, Scotland, and even in Egypt. The modern version of ice hockey, which is called nowadays, is originated from rules laid down from Canada in 1875. Hockey came to the United States in 1893. There are three types of hockey today. One is field hockey, the other is roller skate hockey, and lastly is ice hockey. The team consists of 6 members on each side. 5 members of the team skate up and down the rink, trying to place the puck into the net, which is being guarded by a goaltender who tries to prevent the puck. So that is the basis of the game. Now I want to tell you about the equipment necessary to play the game. The first is the hockey stick, which you will see here. This was introduced in the 1800s. The first stick was wood with a flat blade, as you'll see here. The blade was flat. But in the 1920s, they started putting tape around the blade as well as around the handle so they could have a better hold and strengthen the stick. There are 3 types of sticks today. One is wood, one is composite, which is a reinforced wood, and the third is aluminum. And aluminum is the most frequently used stick today. And the reason being is lightweight, it's durable, and nowadays they only have to replace the blade. The puck, which is a round disc, is a hard vulcanized rubber. And the word comes from 2 different countries. One was from Scotland, which they called it the puck, P-U-C, and the other was from Ireland, which they call it the puck, which means to poke, to punch, or deliver a blow. The protective equipment that is required is a helmet, mouth guard, shoulder and elbow pads, and then of course the goaltender, which has to have much more protective equipment. Another one is the jersey. And I have been very fortunate to obtain Mike Madonna, who was a Dallas Star, an autograph on his jersey that I have in my home. For my last point, I want to tell you about the injuries that are obtained from playing this game. As we all know, hockey is a full contact sport, which carries a very high risk of injury. And the players go as fast as 20 to 30 miles per hour. So the game involves a lot of physical contact. But most frequent injuries are lacerations. So there could be laceration of the head, the scalp, the face. The players also wear an eye guard, but sometimes the stick can get up underneath the eye guard as well. 49% of the injuries are concussions. Direct trauma accounts for 80% of all hockey injuries. So in conclusion, I hope I have shed light into one of America's popular sports, hockey. I have given you a brief history of the sport, the equipment required, and the injuries as a result of the sport. Unlike football, the main event is the Super Bowl. In hockey, the main event is the Stanley Cup. Thank you for listening with me today, and my name is Rita Faigh.
Wow. Good.